Hello, people.
Hey,
Hello.
what's going on? Meet up.
Meet up. Welcome to Media Fest 2021.
Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for being here with us.
We're so excited to share all this amazing art and film and video from the Rio Grande Valley, the borderlands of South Texas. Amazing artists being showcased tonight. We hope that you are at home, nice and safe, having a good time, logging in. in, talking with us on the chat.
Wearing your
Yeah,
shirt.
Yeah, shirts. Shout out to Palo Santo Prince for making our shirts.
Thank you, Palo Santo.
Thank you, Palo Santo. They really did so much.
Well, we
Hey,
just
y'all.
wanted to. Josue, did you have something you wanted to say to the audience?
Yeah, I just wanted to welcome everybody on behalf of Trucha. We are so excited to be here. My name is Josue Ramirez, pronouns he, him, and I am just so excited to have been collaborating with these folks over the past few months and to bring you all this festival, which is, I think one of its kind. And so this is brought to us by the NALAC Border Narrative Grant. And we'd like to thank and give shout outs to NALAC. So shout out to NALAC, thank you. And thank you to my esteemed collaborators. But yeah, just wanted to give a shout out to Trucha. We are a multimedia platform focused on the arts and culture and social movements of the region. If you can, give us a follow at Trucha RGV. You can also check out our work and check out our amazing programming and writing. And this is just one of them. So if you like this, follow Trucha and support us. Thanks, everybody. Back to you, Cindy.
Thank you, Josue, for that awesome overview of our sponsors. We couldn't have made this possible without the help of NALAC and Trucha. Just, hopefully we can keep it going for the future.
Yeah.
Have people in the chat, BVACASL, I don't know how to pronounce that, says love it. We're coming to you live, so we'd love to just say hi to everyone in the chat and all our volunteers.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for your help yesterday and today, volunteers, and today moderating our chats on all 3 platforms. We couldn't have done this without you all and all your support. So we really appreciate it. And just want to say hi to everyone in the party in the chat room.
Yeah. Y'all excited for some awesome videos, some awesome RGV artists. We are so stoked to show you what we got going. Andres's curation and everybody else's work is so amazing. And we're just really excited to show you new narratives of the Rio Grande Valley. So most of the time we're stuck with the same old narrative. And we know that the Rio Grande Valley is so much more than that. And so we're here to showcase artists that are breaking away from the mainstream and trying things out, experimenting. And it's pretty great. You're gonna see it's really, really dope.
Yeah, it's super awesome seeing all these artists like doing their thing in different mediums and trying out new ways of expressing themselves. That's what these collaborations were all about. The mastermind behind those was Andres, putting together artists from different backgrounds, thinking that they would mesh well together. And the films that came back were amazing. So we're very excited to share those with you. Oh, speaking of.
Looks like we got Andres back in the chat. Cool. So let's introduce our PSA. Any words from our curator for our virtual exhibit? Can we still check it out through the show?
Yeah, for sure. Check it out. Make sure to visit the website, the Trucha exhibit or the Mira exhibit that was put together by Out in the 956, Ramiro Gonzalez, who co-curated it. We have some amazing artists. Y'all can check out their work virtually and then also vote because there is a prize for the breakout femme and non-binary individual in the exhibit. So make sure to check out the exhibit. There's also going to be a bit later on where I'll give you a walkthrough and check that out. But we got some great artists. Shout out to Out in the 956, who is an amazing curator, amazing creative, basically promoter around the Rio Grande Valley. So if y'all want to know what's going on in the Rio Grande Valley in the arts and culture, you definitely need to give Out in the 956 a follow. So check it out.
Bye, see you later.
Bye.
I take with me everywhere and call it my film diary. This is footage from November 2020 in Los Angeles, California. One of the many times I got COVID tested at Dodgers Stadium. There were long lines and long wait times, and as annoying as that was, it was necessary for me to do this every few weeks in order to move about safely in the world. Fast forward, August 2021, the Rio Grande Valley. Vaccines are free and readily available to the public. If you are able to, please get vaccinated, wear a mask, and continue to stay safe, RGV. Apúrense, vacúnanse. Do it for yourself and do it for your community.
Yeah, we'll just do that then. All right, thank you very much. Whew. Hi, thanks so much for coming in today. Really appreciate you, taking an interest in your vision. Vision is really important, and us here at Media Festival believe in that, know that, and we want to support you in making your vision better, right? So just give me one moment. Nope. Hey, no, stay up here. There we go. Okay, so you told me that your vision is not quite what it should be, right? So we're gonna run a couple tests, and you're gonna tell me what you see, and then based on that, we'll get an idea of like what our next steps are. Cool? Cool. All right. So, can you read the stop line here for me, please? Okay, and now this second line for me, please. Okay, now this third line for me, please. All right, and now this fourth line. And the fifth line, if you please. Okay, and now the sixth. Yes, the whole line. Okay, and now if you can, the seventh line down here. You want to bring? Yeah, sure, no problem. Yeah, just this line right here. Okay, and then if you can, no worries if you can't, but if you could, please, this bottom line right here, if you could just read it. So much. Alrighty, so we're going to try another version of this test. We have the other exam here on this wall. Yes, right here. Okay, so once again, the top line, please. Yes, this, yeah, okay, great. And then the second line. Okay, and then the third line, yes, that one right there. Okay, now the fourth line. That's this line right here. Okay. And now the fifth line, if you please. Okay, and the sixth line. At any point, let me know if we need to stop. We can take a break, no problem. And now the seventh line, please. Okay, and now the eighth line. If you can, if you can't do the whole line, that's okay. Just go ahead and tell me, and then we'll move forward, all right? Just that 8th line, that last one. Just do your best. All that matters is that we try and we know where you're at so that way we can help you. Okay. Okay, awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to dilate your eyes, and we're going to give you about an hour to let that sit in, and then we'll come back. Sounds good? Awesome. Go ahead and lie back. Great, great, great. And 1, okay, 2, 3. There we go. All right, go ahead and lie back and just relax for a little while.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Mini golf as the essence of American leisure. What is it about this simple pastime I find so fascinating? Is it a sign of suburban fantasy? of the normal, the default, the middle class. The mini golf terrain, this lowbrow fantasy land, is my socioeconomic crossover. I made it to the other side. A hole in one. "18 holes of fun. Navigation from here to there. And belonging. Creating a particular pastiched existence and set of beliefs. A ping pong effect. The communication dichotomy of living in one class all your life and now navigating a new one. A bilateral existence. Are you up to par?
Still there is the sunlit memory of what it was like, what it felt like, entre la palomilla. You know, how it felt like just to be there among them, entre la raza, con los amigos, con los cabrones y los camaradas, los tacuaches, as we were called then. And just to be there, in spite of it all. Then as they tried, as they did, to beat it out of us. Patrol lights in the rear view. Clanky, chalky silver handcuffs. And what was I doing, officers? And please, sir, just help me. Give me a break. And no, sir, I wasn't... Nomás me iba a tirar la vuelta.
The shackles at the courthouse, the orange stench of county jail in our breaths. Yes. In spite of how they tried as they did to purge the streets of us, make it safe for the public, they told us was the reason. As if we don't know what that looks like. Como no? We knew. They knew. Que algo no estaba bien. Todos lo sabían, que era puro pinche pedo, as I said around here. ¿A poco crees que te creemos? ¿A poco crees que somos pendejos? ¿Y a poco crees que se nos olvidó ¿Cómo nos engañaron a todos?
My mother, my family, my children, the ones I work with, neighbors, deceived. All were deceived. And now it is known, it was not justice, but a washing. And not quite a cleansing, but a dismissal. As always, it turns out the calculated disregard. Now, always near. Always the plotted disregard, near. And with bleeding words and depths unmatched and complete. And with a vague and likewise disregarded remedy left to heal us. And yet, despite the deception, we still carry on. We breathe, we stand, and we choose to build in my and your very own community. In your streets, in your towns, in your family. Yes. Despite it all, we are here.
Y que al lado de tus que seas muy feliz, feliz que padres.
ese. Hola, buenas tardes, soy la best VTuber en Brownsville. ¿Quién más? Pues yo. Bueno, primero que todo quiero decir que ya no aguanto la calor, ya no aguanto el global warming, ya. La verdad que ya no aguanto este global warming, ya arregla este pinche pedo en vez de estar yendo para la luna. ¿Para qué chingados quieren ir para la luna? Ahí no hay nada, nada más hay un demon. Arreglen aquí vivimos, nada más están ideando. Así que eso voy a decir, sí.
Balance requires research, and some might argue equilibrium needs exploration. Life starts at a precise moment for most, but my beginning felt in media res. The habit of regarding culture as ubiquitous creates a barrier that most accept throughout their life. Since nothing is ever built perfectly, we spend our lives either maintaining and mending this wall for the less lucky among us, or decorating it for the most fortunate. But seeing this imperfect structure gave me a goal, early on, to surpass it. I woke up in the navel of the moon. Then a rising sun landed in my life once more, providing the cracks were bigger than I once thought. What'll happen if I go beyond? I once wondered in a waddle. This light in front of me was stronger than the voices behind me, asking me to stay. In a sense, it asked me to come back to it, rather than leave beyond it. Is a systematic use of symbols enough to make a culture? If so, how many symbols can I change until I cross into a new culture? Is there a number of symbols I can balance, such that I'm neither in one territory or another? Those who have never experienced this evolution can find it hard to conceive. Probe within yourselves and ask, which way, visitor? Will your life become a ship of Theseus? Or will you seek refuge in the port that bore you? I made that choice to cruise into the sunset. No more green, just red and white. Blood for light. Ikuzo.
What up, guys? It's your boy! Back here with another video. Before I begin, don't forget to hit subscribe so you can join part of the Swag Army. And if I can get 50,000 likes, 50,000 likes before I can begin the video, share this with your ex-girlfriend, share this with your belated ex-wife. I don't care. And I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors at Media Fest, and our other sponsor at Truka RGV. Without them, this video could not be done. And so, top 10 anime betrayals. Starting off here with number 10, Drake and Josh.
They just don't make videos like they used to anymore.
Hey, dude.
Oh, shit, yeah, what's up?
Dude, you're gonna miss the show.
Oh, yeah, could one of you guys turn it up?
Welcome back to Suevria Cultura. Here's your host, Charles Challenge.
Man, I think I did okay the first time.
Hey, thank you, everybody. Glad to see you all back. All right, so for our next artist, is actually a musical act. It goes by the name Valley Swerve, and he's performing his rendition of some 80s anime opening Mason Ikiko. Oh, whatever. It's not like anyone watches these cartoons, right? All right, so let's roll the clip.
Te quiero.
Hey, is he okay? I don't know, man. Just right there since the video came on. Yeah.
And that was Valley Swerve's Te Quiero. So here he is, right here in the flesh. So, Mr. Swerve, you could elaborate on what made you want to make that music video?
Yeah, absolutely not.
FAR riot took place 50 years ago on February 6, 1971, but the story really starts a few months before that, with Maria Magallanes, Oralia Magallanes, and a group of women in the nearby neighborhood they called FAR Chiquito. The group of women formed a collective they called Unión y Fuerza, where they received support and guidance from Efraín Fernández, Raquel Orendain, Susan Law, and other community leaders. They organized around several key issues, from dealing with bad infrastructure to fighting against the overwhelming amount of FAR police brutality that she and her community were exposed to. For those that don't know, in 1970 and 71, the FAR police department had developed a real nasty reputation for brutalizing people in our community, even including some young teenagers. Two of the worst offenders were police officers Mateo Sandoval and Gilbert Zuniga, who along with Chief Alfredo Ramirez would publicly deny the charges from the community. It had gotten bad, and Maria Magallanes witnessed that firsthand in the aftermath of one beating. She saw a neighbor's kid a short while after he got attacked by police officer Sandoval. When I asked Maria about that night, she told me, "Fue una de las cosas reales. No fue algo que alguien nos dijo, pero algo que vimos, que estaba golpeado." She also described to me how badly bruised and bloody this poor kid was. Along with this young teenager, there was others like 24-year-old Guadalupe Lucio Salinas and 44-year-old Manuel Mata, who were both brutalized by Sandoval. Other people that were also abused by the FAR police department included Daniel Vasquez and Noe Rocha. Those two beatings in particular got coverage from the Yamero newspaper, and word began to spread about what was happening in FAR. According to Susan Law, one of the key moments for the women in Unión y Fuerza involved the screening of the classic film Salt of the Earth. Made by blacklisted filmmakers and actors, coal miners and working people, Law told me how this film about coal miners going on a strike and women picketing right alongside them got everyone inspired. The brutality that was being unleashed by the FAR police department will lead to Unión y Fuerza organizing a picket similar to the one seen in Salt of the Earth in front of FAR City Hall. The all-day picket on February 6, 1971 would incorporate different people taking turns in each other's spots throughout that day.
Well, a lot of people started congregating. A lot of people never seen anything like this before.
On that afternoon and early evening, more and more people started joining into protests. The chants got louder and louder. Yamero writer David Fishlow estimates the crowd at being over 200 to 300 people.
I talked to Mr. Fernandez. I just said, Mr. Fernandez, I thought this was going to be a peaceful demonstration.
And I told him that the people were only saying what they felt. They were yelling because that's the way they felt about the police brutality. And then within minutes, fire trucks pulled up with their red lights going, and they proceeded to spray water under high pressure at the crowd that was standing in front of the police station. There were little children there, there were old men, old women, and some young people too. It was a senseless thing to do, and it was what triggered the riot that night.
Magallanes explained to me, cuando comenzaron los bomberos a echarle agua a la gente, las señoras corrieron para este lado y llevaban piedras de sus casas. Los men que estaban en las cantinas esas salieron, y ellos ni sabían de qué se trataba. Pero salieron ellos y dijeron, señoras, ¿sabes qué? Le vamos a ayudar. Pues sí, salieron todos los borrachitos de ahí, y las señoras le llevaban las piedras a ellos.
And the crowd started dispersing. They started running in different directions, and of course I did get one of the shotguns and some tear gas, and I had to shoot it in different directions.
The policemen were really overreacting in firing their weapons. They were real bullets, 38 caliber bullets. A large group of law enforcement officers came into the area, and just like a bunch of shock troops, they swept through the street, arresting selectively young Mexican Americans, and especially those that seemed to have long hair or had any of the trademarks of liberal people or militant people.
Ultimately, as things escalated, it would lead to the death of 20-year-old Alfonso Loredo Flores, who was shot and killed by Deputy Sheriff Robert C. Johnson.
No date has been set for the trial of the deputy sheriff indicted for negligent homicide in the death of Poncho Flores.
In 2018, Alfonso's widow, Lydia Flores, remembered that day vividly in an interview she did with Selena Ramos. In her recollection, she really brings to life the story of Alfonso Loredo Flores and who he was as a person before he was murdered that day. She remembers first meeting Flores at a dance in FAR, Texas, and the two would end up dating for 6.5 years before they got married. They had one daughter together named Belinda. She fondly remembers going on dates with him to a nearby orange field, stealing oranges from there, and then taking them to a drive-in theater together. Alfonso had worked in the fields for years. He would pick tomatoes, cucumbers, strawberries, but at this point in his life, he was working construction in Corpus Christi. He had arrived back to FAR from Corpus Christi the day of his death. They had spent the day in Reynosa getting earrings for their young daughter Belinda. They got home from Mexico and he went to go play pool with his friends at a nearby cantina. It was then that someone told him about the riot that was taking place out on Cage and FAR. He was curious, so he went out to go see what was going on the corner of Cage and Bell, where Ramos Hairstyling Center is located. His friends later told Lydia that a police officer had a weapon pointed at them and told them to leave. Lydia says that his last words were, quote, "No, we're not doing anything," end quote. She continued by saying that he was just standing there with his hands in his pocket. The next thing his friends saw was Alfonso lying on the floor. Lydia says that the police tried to say it was a rock injury, but it wasn't a rock at all. It was a bullet. He was officially pronounced dead on February 7, 1971 in Harlingen, Texas. In the following days, they had viewings at the De Leon Cemetery home, and he was buried at the Guadalupe Cemetery in Pharr, Texas. Flores left behind his father, Manuel Flores, his mother, Marta Loredo, his wife, Lydia, and their child, Belinda Flores. As Unión y Fuerza continued organizing until those police officers and officials were all gone. Different tactics included more day-long pickets and a boycott of businesses in South Pharr. Eventually, Mayor Bo, Police Chief Ramirez, and 4 commissioners all ended up resigning after all the pressure from Unión y Fuerza and the community. Unfortunately, Johnson was later acquitted for his role in the deaths of Alfonso Loredo Flores. David Haw, who represented Lydia Flores, explained to me what happened in that case. Despite what everyone saw that night in Pharr, Haw said the bullet was so malformed you couldn't link it to anybody's gun. 50 years later, and we are still struggling with police violence in our communities. Last August, a teenager who lives a few blocks away from me was shot by the Pharr Police Department. This city is more militarized than ever. This past July also marks the 1-year anniversary of Jorge Gonzalez's death, who tragically died due to injuries sustained from Hidalgo County Sheriff's officers. And there are many, many more examples of police violence that have happened decade after decade in our community, so the fight against this must continue.
repent before you in this hour of ferment. Bathe me in the glow of salvation, and reveal the essence for which my life belongs to you. Cast off wicked machinations, plunder weariness in the presence of absolute evil. I am a bastion. I am here to serve your kingdom. There's still virtue to the world. Grant me the vitality to overcome the storms ahead. Present body, as well as future mind. No being may surpass, no self grander than all. As we bless absolution, total war is waged, brimstone dissolves to ashes. Purity shall take its place, the betterment of peers, the annihilation will be delayed. No road laid clean, bring me furthest.
No, we didn't meet her. Yes, the girlfriend. Girlfriend. Nope. And the girlfriend. No, it's really. Igual. Sí, es no. Kind of something to do out tasting. No, I don't want to do that. A little, you know what? That's all. Gross. The girl. Yes. I never got that. I hear about it. So nobody Roy. Hey,
Yeah, kind of scruffy. Nice
Yeah, no, well, actually,
let's do it.
Yes.
Gracias.
It's funny that you ask. I actually at one time, and now I'm down to -2. So going no, there were 5 of them.
Okay. Let's see how you're doing. All right. Yeah, no, go ahead and look up at me. All right. So, you know, we dilated your eyes. They might not be working as well as, you know, you might expect. We're gonna run a couple tests. All right, first test. Let me know if either of these help out, okay? We're just here to help you out. You know what, let me get a chair, one moment. Oh, no, stay up here, stay up here. Here, I'll just pull it with me. Okay. All right, so we're gonna run you through a couple of these, all right? I want you to let me know if this changes anything. All right, here we go. No? That doesn't look good? Okay. How about like this? No? Not at all? You're saying it's worse? All right, hold on. Does that look a little bit better? Clearer? Better? All right, cool. Let's do some reading tests and we'll move forward. Oh. Sorry, that previous setting worked? No. Just blink a couple times. There we go. Better? Okay, good. So this is the sign that you were reading last time, all right? And it looked like this. But we have a simulation of what your vision looked like. You want to see that? Okay. So this is what you saw. All right. But this is what was actually on the page. So we're going to do this again. We're going to go line by line, and I want you to read each line with me, okay? But you know what? We have a bigger version of this. One moment. Here at Meta Labs, we take ourselves very seriously. Okay. Here we go. So, all right. Can you see that all right? Cool. So let's begin with line 1. Go ahead and read that out loud for me, please. Awesome. Now, line 2. Great. Now, tell me what's on line 3, please. Yes, they're the same. They're the same letter. Yeah. So line 4, please. Okay. And then, great. Now line 5, please. From left to right. Thank you. Now line 6, please. Great, okay. Now, I know this is gonna be a challenge, but we gave you some extra help. So if you wanna read line 7, go and tell me that you want extra help. Okay, great. What does it say on line 7? Sorry, line 7, right there. Okay, great. Now, last one. What does it say on line 8? Okay, great. I think it's safe to say that we've helped you out quite a bit. We're going to do one more test before we get out of here. So, have you ever seen one of these before? This is what we call a zine here at Meta Labs. And this is, it has a bunch of different visual stimuli, things that you can read and look at and measure your colors with. So let's open it up to one of these pages. One of these, this is kind of easy. This is just a bunch of shapes. And we're going to see how well you register patterns, okay? So let me know if you can see this shape clearly. It's okay, take your time. A lot of people say that they can see the shape pretty clearly through their phone. Okay, great. Now, one more test. Can you see that clearly? Can you read that bottom line for me, please? Okay, great. Awesome. So, I think it's safe to say that we've done some good work here, and yeah, I think we did a great job, and it's been a pleasure to have you visit us. Thank you so much for coming by Media Labs. Let's have one more look at this poster on the wall, just for old time's sake.
Hello. Hey, it's me, Natalia, and I'm here to remind you to vote. We have a variety of prizes for artists, but we also have some raffle prizes for everyone who votes and gets to be part of our after party. So just check out this QR code that's about to be on screen and vote for your favorite bumper, vote for the People's Choice of Shorts, maybe for Best Collaboration. We also have a Breakthrough Femme and Non-Binary Artist as part of our visual art show. So, what are you waiting for? Give us a vote. I know I'm voting. Who are you voting for? You can tell me. It's just over the phone. Mira, remember to vote. Send your vote in before 9:30 p.m. Otherwise, we can't have it be part of the voting system. Sorry. Toodles!
Oh, hey! I didn't see you there! What's up? I didn't know you were here. Yo, isn't this dope? It really went all out, yo. Man, this meetup festival has been pretty cool. Se aventaron, how they would say, it's really cool. Man, this show, I think it was curated by Out in the 956, you know him? Ramiro Gonzalez. Pretty dope dude. You wanna check out the show together? I think we're the only ones here, but I don't know. Let's go check it out. Come on. Yeah, over here. It's pretty big, but this way. Oh, let's see. Where are we at? This is I don't know, but let's check out the artists that he put together. It's a pretty good lineup from what I see and from what I hear. I might even know some of them. Oh yeah. This is Ale, Andra. And she goes by 44 Water Lilies on Instagram, and I love her work. It's so surreal, and she does oil painting, but she also does like pink drawings and things like that. So like this, she painted the same like color tone, and then she goes into the surreal like aspect, and she uses a bunch of symbolism to reflect on what might seem like gloomy or weird, but like, I don't know, I love it. I think it talks about struggle. I think it talks about overcoming struggle. It's really good. Oh, and this guy. Yo, this guy's, I think he's from Brownsville. Yes. His name is Tony Antonori, and he does these like futurist works, like, I don't know, he uses like found objects, and it's just so colorful and so vibrant. It's like a really cool interpretation of that. And then he adds like these humanoid figures, these like come on, like, it's amazing, right? It's like, this is the 956 and like, through like a million years or whatever. And it seems so familiar, it seems so here, but it's also like, because of the colors. But great work, I love his stuff. I want to own it, but, oh yeah, this guy, the person that made these designs. I think his name is Juan Licero. I think he's in the lineup actually. Awesome. First time I've ever experienced that in a show. And this person, this is Divine. I love Divine's work. It's like, I don't know, it's so editorial, you know, talks about the Black experience, and I don't think that's a lot that's spoken in the Rio Grande Valley. It focuses on the beauty, and it's also very surreal, like, you know, centers like Afrofuturism, and it's so editorial. I can't wait to see it in like a glossy magazine, and it's just like, really good. Such a great lineup. So far, amazing lineup. I really props to, man, the Valley's got such amazing artists. And, some video art. Oh yes, this is Gavinati. She's also in the lineup. She does some shorts. I think it's over here, but let's look at some of her digital work and see what's up. It's really cool. It kind of reminds me of like if you broke your parents' like camcorder in the 1990s or 2000s, and like then you opened it up, and it's just kind of like the result of what you would see, isn't it? It's pretty cool though. I mean, it's like, it's art. I'm glad she realized that we have this. Super cool. And you can see more of her work in the shorts, and you can even vote for her shorts, and you know, maybe get her a prize. But oh yes, artwork by Andres, the meetup posters, Andres, fantastic. And now we're in this is the work of Rachel Cominos. Yes, she's from Harlingen, and she does work with textiles and with making these patterns and these abstract work. And she incorporates her identity as a mother and into these materials and these woven designs that have a message. Yeah, but other than that, they also have a message in the abstraction, and that they documented her experience here. You know, I think pattern and repetition, I'm a big fan of. And I love that idea of talking about your experience like that. And, you know, you have such diverse range from her. She does these cool little beans that she calls them, and I just imagine them everywhere, you know. And it's great. I love her choice of color palette. I often screenshot her pictures because her color palette is amazing. I love that. I'm so inspired by it. It's so good. I can't believe that Ramiro got her on. She's awesome. Oh, and then we have Clarissa Cifuentes. And you know her? Yeah. She's been in the market. She's been doing the pop-up, selling her work, and it's amazing. Her work's a little bit like on the grotesque and abstract side, but I love that because she leans into it. She's not even afraid of being like, yeah, okay. Like this picture, for example, I think she was made fun of as a kid. They would call her lombrisa, like a worm. And so she's like, okay, I'm lombrisa. This is who I am. And then she does this like paper mache work. This is like wearable art. And so it's pretty cool. Like I could see myself putting this on. And then she does wearable art again. You know, I would totally wear this as a spot-on design, very my aesthetic. And then she has this. It's called The Baby, and I just want to cradle it and hold it in my arms. And great work. Oh my goodness, this room is fantastic. The music is well. But we got to get going because. Yeah, the show's about to start, and I don't want to be late. I think it's about to, it's going to start, and I don't probably exactly yet with that. Man, if you want to vote on with Gavinati stuff, you know, we can do it later, but I think we really got to get going. We can watch that later. Great work. Tony stuff, yeah. Oh, yeah, we have all this stuff, too. Don't forget to vote afterwards, and we'll be doing an interview with them, but... overall, great work. I mean, congratulations to all the artists. I wish I could have met you in person, but I've been meeting some of you through these Facebook interviews. I know some of y'all, so this is great. You know, we're doing what we can, and we're being safe. But let's go. Oh, we're back where we started. Yes, congratulations, Ramiro, for putting on such a great show. And you know, Oh, what's that? Oh, silly me. How could I have forgotten? I'm in the show. So why don't we take a look at some of my work, and let me tell you a little bit about it. So yeah, I do a lot of piñata work. This is piñata abstract, the idea of abstract expressionism with piñatas. Mostly I like to put suits on and act crazy and wiggle and dance and do all that stuff and sweat a lot. So that's me expanding the notion of the craft of the piñata, doing some performances, doing some videos, doing some sweating. So let's look at myself in a suit, sweating and dancing and really just acting the fool because it's just fun. Yeah. Thank God. I did that for 3 hours. But yeah, that's basically the end of the show. I'll see you all later. It was good catching up. Let's I think I'm gonna call it. I'll see you later though. All right, take it easy. Hey everybody, how are you doing? Josue Ramirez here, coming live at you. So I hope you're enjoying the Meetup Festival, and we thought we'd just give you a little bit of time to maybe grab some snacks, get something to munch on, and I thought while you all were doing that, maybe I could show you what my favorite snack is, which is una deliciosa y nutritiva marranada. Now, some of y'all might know what a marranada is, and it might be your favorite snack, but for those who don't, here's what you're gonna need. We're gonna start off with some elote desgranado, or in English, some non-GMO organic heirloom maize. And it's gonna be deconstructed. You're gonna need about 5 pounds of that, all right? So make sure you get that. Second ingredient, you're gonna get yourself tus frituras favoritas, or your favorite chips, and preferably they'll be the chips that from a brand that doesn't treat their workers like, you know. And so here's just a little thing, not Frito-Lay. And these are my favorite, Hill Country Fair, some. So, frituras. Tercer ingrediente. You're gonna need some mayonesa. Mayonesa. In English, mayonnaise. Literally the Kraft Elmer's glue of food of an Americana. So you got that. Third ingredient that you, or like fourth ingredient that you might need, queso en polvo. In English, that's aged Parmesan cheese for Mexican people. It's whatever, I don't know. Cuarto ingrediente, or quinto ingrediente, limes, limones. Limes that you, valley limes that you stole from your neighbor's yard or something, because they're really good and they're free. They basically grow everywhere. Just, I don't have lime tree. Último ingrediente, penúltimo ingrediente, queso americano, American cheese, basically America's lifeline or bloodline. I don't know. It's you know, good stuff. And then if you're feeling it, un poco de chile, or in English, some sun-dried chile aioli. And this is delicious. only for those that are adventurous enough to try. And I remember once you have all these ingredients, you're gonna start assembling the maranada, right? And so, for me, the maranada was really a family experience and something that I really enjoyed doing with my family. I recall those nostalgic summer, days when my entire family would just basically, check out the nearest raspa stand. And I lived in Los Fresnos. I'm from Los Fresnos, so shout out LF. And there's a really good raspa stand there. And every time I would get that, I just recall our family getting there and the lady yelling, "What are you doing? Espérate, ¿qué están haciendo? ¿Están locos? ¿Qué onda? No, sálganse de aquí." Really nostalgic memories. And so let me show you what goes next. So first things first, you gotta get yourself your plant base, right? You start with your Cheetos. And then you get yourself a little corn or that maize, right? That maize on top, and you get yourself that. Oh yeah, make sure you get it all over. It's really good. It's really healthy for you. Delicioso. It's, oh my God, fantastic. Next thing you gotta get yourself is you gotta get the wet stuff in, the liquids, and you gotta start with some of this mayonnaise, some of this. Oh yeah, you just pour that shit all over you, and so you get that. It's delicious. You can already start the flavor, and then you get yourself some of that American cheese. Just oh yeah, get that all. It's really good, nice and warm, and so you just gotta make sure that you cover every inch of the Cheetos, because then they doesn't really work out for you. Third, fifth, I can't remember, but if you want, you gotta add a layer of lime. Squeeze those valley limes on top of it, baby. Yeah, that's it's great. Oh my God, I can already taste it in my mouth is watering. Fantastic. Get that lime on top of you, baby. Next thing, if you like, get yourself some of this corn. You can also add another layer of the corn just for fun. Why not? We love it, right? And so you got that. Then you maybe even some more lime. Hey, why not? Then you got yourself the queso, this aged Parmesan. Yeah, you gotta just make sure you sprinkle it. Put it all over you. And then, if you're feeling spicy, if you think you got you put some of this chile. And el que pica o no pica. I like el que pica, but whatever you prefer. And then you just get into it. This is my favorite part. These nostalgic family memories when the lady would just be like, ¿Qué están haciendo? ¡Sálganse de mi tienda! No los entiendo, están malos, no sé. You're supposed to eat it, you're not supposed to bathe in it. And my family and I, we would just have the best time. This is the greatest thing in the world. I really enjoyed that. It's all these nostalgic memories about the valley and about what's around us to eat. I don't know. So I grabbed my snack. I hope y'all grabbed yours, but I don't know. I guess I'm ready for the show. And remember, enjoy your nice marinara. Next time you can go visit your closest stand and ask for it, and you can just do it like I do. Try my secret recipe because it's fantastic. I tell you, you're gonna know. So I'm back to you, Natalia. Ah!
Hello, beautiful listeners. Thank you for staying tuned with Mira Media Fest out here broadcasting from downtown McAllen. My name is C. Nice to see you all around. We are really excited to bring you some experimental films from our Primexes out in Laredo, the other end of the 956, with the Laredo Film Society. If y'all haven't heard about them yet, definitely check them out. They're doing some great programming in Laredo and Nuevo Laredo as well. So yeah, we're really excited to show their films and have them be a part of the festival. And later on in the after party, one of the board members of LFS will be DJing Rizu X. So make sure you stay tuned so you get that after party link. Anyway, enjoy the films and I will see you later. Back to you, Natalia.
Hello, Mira Media Fest. My name is Gabriela Treviño.
And I'm Karen Gaitan. And we'd like to thank Mira Media Fest for inviting Laredo to be part of this pioneering event.
We are members of the Laredo Film Society, a border-brewed nonprofit organization that works with artists and audiences to celebrate our love of film.
And today, we're happy to present a segment of films made by local filmmakers from our corner of the border.
We hope you enjoy and join us in using the power of narrative to shift the messages about this region of the world.
Derecho, derecho. Es que está volteando la llanta. Ahí está.
終わりました。
よし、わかった。
Pourquoi tu me regardes? Qu'est-ce que tu vois? Tu me veux. Tu m'adores. Tu m'aimes?
俺が見ているとこを見たか。
Je n'ai rien vu.
それとも視線を感じたか。
Je n'ai rien senti.
俺が助けたのを知っていたか。
Tu n'as sauvé personne.
« 俺が見つけないとでも思ったか。いいことを教えてやろう。お前には明日の夜まで逃げる時間がある。 雨月、やったか。
Hello.
We hope you enjoyed all the amazing films we shown tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed that.
Marranada. I'm still hungry after that marranada bit.
You know, you can't get too many marranadas out here. These rowdy RGV foods that.
Yeah, just wait till I do Speedo Papa. Y'all don't want to miss that one.
The
It's gonna
Speedo
be-
Papa bit.
Yeah, it'll be good. Don't worry about it. But it's gonna yeah. Just thank y'all for sticking around for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and how's everyone feeling? Did everyone like the show?
We got Maritza in the chat. Felicidades a todos. We got Joseph, who's our volunteer. Cassie, star. Eric Echo. Proud of the creative community.
Thank you all so much.
You know, we were so excited to bring this show to you all and just show that the RGV has such amazing talent, you know, so many artists that are maybe not given platforms or being able to be out in the world so much. We are so happy that we were able to showcase a lot of their work and, you know, hope that we see a lot more from these people.
Most
For sure. You also check out the website for the digital artist exhibit. You can check it out on the Meetup Fest page. You can also check it out on probably social media somewhere. But yeah, make sure to go walk around digitally in that space and just check it out, vibe with the artist, see who you like best, because you gotta vote for some of these folks. So yeah, I recommend you check out that website because it's you know, its own exhibit thing. And shout out again to Ramiro out in 956 for curating that and putting that together. And shout out to all those artists that were in it. Yeah, I'll see y'all in the after party.
Yes, shout out to Ramiro out in the 956. He was holding it down, doing great work in our community, showcasing amazing artists. And yeah, we were very happy to have you know, different mediums in our show.
Absolutely. So many artists that I think, you know, deserved a platform and deserve to be appreciated in this way. And yeah, thanks so much to everybody who engaged into chat and watched and voted too. I hope you voted by now.
Yeah, make sure you vote for your faves so that we can award everyone their prizes.
Yo, if y'all are not voting just to get the Bandera coffee card, I don't know what you're doing with your life.
Don't
If you vote, you win something.
Don't
like,
forget.
you actually win something.
Yeah, if you
9
vote-
minutes. 9 minutes till voting ends.
9 minutes till voting
Nine-
ends. If
seriously?
you vote, you win.
Can we put it in the chat?
You're automatically entered into our raffle. If you are voting, you can win a $50 gift certificate from Bandera Coffee in Harlingen, one of our faves, and also a $50 gift card to Tropicasa in
also,
Harlingen.
yeah.
Y'all know you want that vintage clothing, vegan snacks. Come on. Make sure you cast your vote so that you're entered into our raffle. And I think our volunteers are dropping the link to our after party in the chat right now. So make sure you click that link so you can join us on our 8-bit after party at GatherTown on this amazing rooftop party I designed for you all.
If you haven't yet, go make your little monito. Give it nice, you know, funky hair, anime hair, whatever you want.
I got anime hair. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
You get anime hair? I still have to make mine.
I got some rabbit ears.
Dragon Ball Z haircut.
And we got a live DJ coming up, right, too? So,
Oh, yes, yes.
You want to talk
Rizu-
about that, Natalia, or
Yes.
somebody?
Rizu X from Laredo, like part of the Laredo Film Society. We got DJ Rizu X, who's going to be DJing for us. There's a dance floor. So if you want, you don't have to turn on your camera, but if you have a setup that you want to like kind of like show off, then go for it and dance to the tunes. Like we're going to be there. You can pop in and out of conversations and meet the artists. Like, yeah, join us.
This is going to be super fun.
Yeah, for
Thank you to everyone who's been online. Bruja in the chat. We have Adrian saying that we're all winners. Thank you, Adrian.
I'm a
we also
winner,
have
baby.
Sol C. This has been an amazing experience. I think it's been a lot of hard work, and we're super happy everyone enjoyed it. So let's go party in Party Town.
Gather town, party town. See you all there. Thank you for joining us tonight on a Saturday night. Oh, tomorrow's the full moon in Aquarius, the second full moon of the season in Aquarius. It's a blue moon as well. So, you know, it's a celebratory full moon. So come and party with us and celebrate this beautiful culmination of work and the artists that we've been able to showcase.
Thank you all for joining us in this awesome showcase of border artists that are really shifting this whole narrative around what we are, who we do, what we do, you know, where we're at. Yeah, I think this is a perfect example of those counter narratives about our region. And so I'm so glad to showcase these artists. I'm so glad to have worked with these amazing folks that I consider my friends. And so, stay tuned and check out Trucha if you want to support more, and then definitely follow up with Mira because yeah, for sure.
Oh, another thing we should plug is our artist registry. I don't know if anyone
That
wants
is
to talk
right.
now. If you are an artist, you don't have to consider yourself an artist. You do work or you just want to be involved in the arts, please sign up on our registry. We're trying to create a really robust community of artists here, and this Mira Festival was just like the first step in that. So just join our artist registry so you can tell us what you're into, what kind of work you do, what you're looking to do here in the Valley or like beyond with your art practice, or just like whether or not you want to like collaborate with people. We're just trying to create a good community so we can all kind of band together and make new things.
Everyone, join us at the after party. We're gonna have the link in the chat, and it's about to go on the screen. And
see you there.
See you there. Bye.
Yeah, there.
Love y'all.
Bye bye.